All right, what's going on? You ready to set some lineups? Week 6 is here, and this is Fantasy Football Today on Twitch. We're live for the next hour. Adam Azer with Frank Stamfel, and Chris Towers is going to join us in a little bit. Good afternoon, Frank. What's going on, man?
Adam, what is up, man? Week 6. The season is flying by already, man. This is crazy. I'm excited. What's going on with you?
We've got a lot of questions coming in already, so I'm just ready to answer some questions. We're going to put a movie poll up in just a bit. It turns out Frank has never seen any of my 3 favorite movies, which really hurts my soul. So we're going to recommend one to him. We're going to figure out which one he should watch first. All right, we'll update you on a bunch of stuff. Let's get a few questions to start it off from Baud Drillard. Start 1, half PPR, Philip Lindsay with Melvin Gordon out. Justin Jefferson, DJ Chark, or Marquise Brown?
I would go with Hollywood Brown. I like the matchup here against Philadelphia. Even like Darius Slay is playing, but I'm not really worried about it. I like what I saw from Hollywood Brown last week. It's pretty close between him and Jefferson for me, but I'll go with Brown.
George the Doorman, Boyd or Chenault, PPR?
I am going to go with Tyler Boyd. Yeah, like DJ Chark is in the lineup, so I don't know how much he's going to be used, if he's going to be used as a decoy, but it makes me want to downgrade Chenault just a little bit, so I'll use Tyler Boyd.
Yeah, I like Chenault. I do like Boyd better than Chenault, but I just think the Lions, they're not good at stopping anything. Chenault's been getting more and more targets lately. So, I picked up Keelan Cole in one league thinking maybe Chark was out. That's how much I like this passing game this week. I was going to start Keelan Cole. I'm not doing that anymore now that Chark is playing. But Chenault has 14 targets in his last 2 games, and we're talking about a team that's given up multiple 74 yards or a touchdown to multiple wide receivers in 3 of 4 games. So Chenault's good. Tyler Boyd is better, but we're going to have a lot of Chenault questions, and I think we both consider him at least a low-end starter. From Vikes, 5689, Gardner Minshew or Matthew Stafford. Yeah, I love this game. I like a lot of offense in this game. Let's go. Minshew or Stafford?
I love both of these guys. I like stacking both sides in DFS. I like using both quarterbacks in DFS as well, but I do have Stafford slightly higher than Minshew.
From Rude Punk, why are we even answering your question, you rude punk? Brady or Stafford?
I'm going to go with Stafford there as well. Stafford is my QB 8 on the week, so he's pretty high, just higher than both Brady and Minshew.
All right. From Lord Tenebra, full PPR, pick 3. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs, CeeDee Lamb, and Marquise Brown.
Oh, gosh.
My goodness. All right. I don't think you can go with Lamb or Brown.
You're going to go Hill and Diggs, and then you have to decide between one of the Bucs wide receivers.
Would it help you if I told you that Mike Evans has 4 yards in 2 games that he's played with Chris Godwin?
Yeah, and I do think like Jair Alexander is probably more likely to be on Mike Evans or, just line up on the same side of the field.
I feel like Kevin King. I don't know if Kevin King's going to play.
Yeah, he's questionable as well.
Questionable. I feel like he would be on Evans and Alexander would be. It's a guess.
I have Evans 1 spot higher, but it's like they're 9 and 10 in my rankings. So I would go Tyreek Hill, Diggs, and Evans.
All right. So those are some questions. We got more coming in, and we'll get to them. We welcome you to our show. Chris joins us at 12:30. We thank you for being here. I see we got a good crowd so far. Tell your friends, get on Twitch. This is a great way to get your questions answered. That's Frank. I'm Adam. You know us by now. So if you have any questions, fire away. You can talk about anything you like. This is a free space, a free zone to talk about football, whatever, for the next hour. We have a lot of fun on these Sunday afternoons. So I told Frank my top 3 movies, my favorite movies ever, are Braveheart, Saving Private Ryan, and Terminator 2. Frank has seen 0 of those 3. So here's our first Twitch poll. Which one should Frank watch first? They're all pretty long, so you're going to need it afternoon. Saving Private Ryan, Braveheart, or Terminator 2. You tell Frank what he should watch. He just watched The Matrix for the first time, which was a great experience.
It's pretty good. I enjoyed it.
It's a good movie.
But Adam, shouldn't I watch Terminator 1 before Terminator 2?
No, you don't really. Well, I guess, but you're not going to like it that much. It's fine. It's not.
I wonder how many of the viewers already hate me because I haven't seen those movies. Like those are classics.
Yeah, they are classics. Yeah, they are.
I'm sorry.
Should you watch? You don't have to. I saw Terminator 2 before I saw Terminator 1, and it's my 3rd favorite movie. So you don't have to, but you could. All right. Pineapples wants to know John Brown, Tyler Boyd, or Michael Gallup. This is non-PPR. John Brown, Tyler Boyd, or Michael Gallup.
Yeah, I know people try to get away from Tyler Boyd usually in non-PPR, but I still would go with him over those other two.
All right, we got a guy who's 1-4 in a dynasty league. This is not Bomba. Should he tank for Trevor Lawrence? No, you should tank probably for Travis Etienne, who's incredible. Trevor Lawrence's running back teammate. But if you're 1-4 in dynasty, yeah, you should tank. Just tank.
Yeah,
try and draft picks.
Yeah, try and trade some of your pieces away that, excess pieces, a little bit some older names there to either get some draft picks or some younger players. But yeah, unless it's a super flex league, I probably would be looking to get either a running back or a wide receiver with that first pick. But I think in super flex, yeah, Lawrence is probably in the mix.
Okay. Yeah. Dynasty league, trade Rob Gronkowski for 3 first-round picks. Very realistic deal. It'll happen. Parker Wild, Kenny Golladay, or Robbie Anderson?
I am going to go with Kenny Golladay. We keep talking up that game. Lions and Jaguars expect a lot of points. I would expect I think in the 2 games that they've played together, Kenny Golladay has a 25% target share, so I will go with him.
What am I going to vote for here? What should Frank watch first? I say Braveheart. Saving Private Ryan leading the way in a fairly big way, 58% of the vote. All right. We'll see.
I will watch all of them eventually. Like, they're on the list, but guys, if I showed you the list...
What's number 1 on the list?
It's embarrassing. There's a lot that I haven't seen, man. Like, none of the Terminators, none of the Jurassic Park movies, none of the Lord of the Ring movies. I don't know if that matters or not, but...
I've never really... I watched the first one. I got really bored, but then that was in like 15, 20 years ago, whenever not long after it came out. I'd like to give them another shot. I really would.
So let's have a watch party together, Adam.
You see The Godfather?
What's up?
You see The Godfather?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Fierce Vapor 2C3, pick 2, Chase Edmonds. Oh, I have another Chase Edmonds question I'll get to in a second. Edmonds, Higgins, Jarvis, Landry, and DJ Moore. It's PPR. Edmonds, Higgins, Jarvis, and Moore. Pick 2.
I think I like DJ Moore and T. Higgins there. I don't expect AJ Green to really be part of the offense as much. Like, I think Higgins has supplanted him as the wide receiver 2 on that team. I understand why people want to use Edmonds, Adam, but it's like you can't really bank on the workload, and he's been lucky scoring these touchdowns too. So I wouldn't really expect more than like 8 to 10 touches for him. So I'll go with those wide receivers.
I think we all agree Edmonds, you have to roster him and he's mostly rostered. And we all agree that he could definitely start seeing more work, but until it happens, I just have not been able to tell anyone to start him. You have a chance of him getting 8 touches, and what are you going to do with that? So here's another Edmonds question. Holy Grail 22. DJ Chark, Laviska Shenault, or Chase Edmonds in PPR? Chark, Shenault, or Edmonds?
So this one's tough, and a few people have already asked me Chark or Shenault, and I'm still saying Chark just because I think he's the more talented player, Adam, but it is risky because there's a chance that he can be re-injured. There's a chance that, he's just a decoy and he's not used as much. So it's definitely risky. If you want the safer option, I would go with Shenault, but I think the biggest upside is still DJ Chark.
Yeah, I'd go Chark, but it is worth pointing out. I mean, he's played 4 games this year, and he has 4 targets or less in 3 of those 4 games.
Well, he left last week, right? So
you might say, I got his snap count for every game. As I knew you were going to go there, everyone. He left 2 games. But he played a lot in those 2 games. 84% snap share in week 1, 79% snap share in week 2. I think he left that game with an injury. 67% snap share last week. And in those 3 games, 3, 4, 4 targets. So the targets have not been consistent. And even though he has dealt with some injuries in 2 of those 3 games, maybe he was hampered, who knows? He still played at least 2/3 of the snaps in all of them. So, I'm going Chark. I think there's a good season coming for Chark, but I did want to point that out. All right. This is from Cartoons. I lost Eckler and Chubb, so pick one of these. I'll just say it. Garbage options. PPR. J.K. Dobbins, LaMichael Pirine, and Royce Freeman. Yeah, Freeman's pretty interesting.
Yeah, he is. And we saw last year with Lindsey and Freeman, like Freeman was used as the pass catcher, and I would expect probably like 8 to 10 touches in this spot. And it's like you can't even bank on that for J.K. Dobbins. So I will go with Royce Freeman. And I'm interested to see what happens with Perine. Like, I don't want to start him this week, but I would be adding him places because they were talking him up all week long. And obviously, the Jets cut Le'Veon Bell. So I think he's going to start to get more involved and should see some targets for the Jets. But for this week alone, I will go with Royce Freeman.
Jonesboro 400, Chenault or Gallup?
I'll go with Chenault there. Gallup is outside my top 36. I don't know what to do with Michael Gallup.
Gallup? No, me either. You know, Gallup leads the NFL in routes run.
Not being targeted.
At least he leads wide receivers. Yeah. So, I mean, that's baffling.
And now he gets a QB downgrade too, Adam. Like, he wasn't performing with Dak Prescott as his quarterback. We did see Dalton throw a little bit more to him last week down the field, so maybe that changes things. But I really would rather take a wait-and-see approach this week and see, how does Dalton distribute those targets. Yeah,
he does obviously get a QB downgrade. I think you're hoping that for him, somehow it's an upgrade. Maybe it's a downgrade for CeeDee Lamb, something like that. But I have Gallup in one league. I'm starting him because it's him or Golden Tate, but I wouldn't start him over Chenault. Johnny B, 86. I don't think I read this one. I was about to. PPR, Jarvis Landry or Christian Kirk?
That's pretty close. I will go with, I think Kirk has bigger upside, man. Like, I want to start Kirk this week. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with Kirk. But I think those guys are super close. I think Landry is safer, but I think Kirk has bigger upside. I like that matchup against Dallas, obviously, too. And he's been getting more involved the past couple weeks. So give me Christian Kirk.
Okay, here's from number 327. DJ Chark or CeeDee Lamb, half PPR?
I will go with CeeDee Lamb there. I know, I was just talking about Dalton, and I want to see how he distributes the targets, but Lamb has been great all season long. He's coming off a 100-yard game as well. Most of that was with Dak Prescott, obviously, but I'll go with Lamb there.
Saving Private Ryan running away with it. 42 votes, 13 for Terminator 2, 11 for Braveheart.
Damn,
that's not really close. All in one day, man. Knock them out.
That's a long day, Adam.
Yeah, so what? There's nothing better you could be doing. It's going to be January at that point. It'll be after football season. It's going to be freezing. Watch them all in one day.
All right.
All right, here we go. FF Analyst. Oh, that's what we are too. Dallas impact. Dallas is missing 2 tackles and and Dak. It's a sack. How does McCarthy adjust or fail? Zeke is the answer. He runs.
Yeah. No, I think we see a lot of running, but I think also with the tackles being out, like, we could see more screen passes and some shorter, quick passes as well. We could see more receptions, although somehow the targets were down for Zeke last week, but before last week, he was seeing a lot of targets this year, obviously in up-tempo games. But with the tackles being out, I could see a lot of quick screen passes and a lot of short passes, which I think would favor guys like Zeke and hopefully Dalton Schultz if he can get back involved, and CeeDee Lamb in the slot.
All right, this is from Blindazazin. Need a wide receiver and 2 flexes. CeeDee Lamb, Terry McLaurin, Travis Fulgham. Pick one. McLaurin.
Yes, McLaurin. But it's close with Lamb.
Is it? Okay.
Yes, man.
Lamb, Fulgham, or Drake. 2 flexes. PPR.
Let's go. I'm going to bench Drake. I don't think he's going to catch passes. Like, he's touchdown dependent. He's like a worse version of Todd Gurley at this point.
You're starting Fulgham over him against the Ravens?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
In PPR? Yeah, maybe not.
No, look, you might. It's the number 1 wide receiver.
Fulgham, yeah, I mean, he just had a monster game. I just don't think Drake is going to catch any passes in PPR. Like, you're just hoping that he scores a touchdown. If not, what is he going to give you? 60, 70 total yards? Yeah, I'm not going to
watch that game. We're going to watch that game Monday night. We're going to be able to really watch every snap of Kenyon Drake. I want to see this guy running straight up the gut. Stop. He's been terrible trying to go to the outside. Commit, be a kind of a power runner. It's weird. He's like a power runner on this team. They're not going to use him the way we want him to. We want them to. We want him to be used the way Chase Edmonds is being used. It's not going to happen. But he's trying to make something out of nothing. It is just not working. G Kozak 50 PPR, start a wide receiver. Oh, did I just read? No. Start a wide receiver and a flex. 1 wide receiver: Godwin, Landry, Chenault, Higgins, Fulgham.
Godwin.
Okay, well, 1 flex: Landry, Chenault, Higgins, Fulgham, Darrell Henderson.
Is this PPR?
Yeah.
I will go with. I think it's close between Chenault and Darrell Henderson. but the PPR aspect, I will go with Chenault.
Corey S2211. Adam for president 2024. Yeah.
That's a candidate I could get behind.
Start it. Yes. And Frank, I am looking for VP candidates, so just keep your schedule open. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe after I watch those movies, you know?
Maybe. What we would do everything on Twitch if I were president. All the debates would be on Twitch. I would like have town halls with the people on Twitch every Thursday. It'd be great. We would have a great time. Saving Private Ryan officially wins the poll with 60% of the vote. Let's see what came in second. Terminator 2, edging out Braveheart, my favorite movie. All right, you guys are kind of wrong on that. All right, well, it's okay. Never mind. You guys are right. I need your vote. George the Doorman, Boyd or Chenault, PPR?
I still like Tyler Boyd.
From Kev Christensen, PPR, Claypool, A.J. Brown, Preston Williams, or Tyler Boyd? Claypool, A.J. Oh, it's A.J. Brown.
And it's not close.
How you sit? I could see Boyd being close. I could see any of them being close. But yes, you're right. In terms of like making this decision, you're not sitting A.J. Brown. From a name that I am definitely not going to read, you did not get me this time, Twitch. 4-point per passing touchdown lead, Kirk Cousins or Andy Dalton?
Kirk Cousins.
I'm going to go ahead and IM this name to Frank so he can laugh.
Oh.
Actually, no, I'm not. It's juvenile. Not going to do it.
Why? Come on.
It's mean.
Want to laugh?
Mean name. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Minshew or Stafford? We answered that. Frank likes Stafford a little bit better.
Yep.
From Yitzip, Marquise Brown and Chase Claypool are preheated the same on ESPN. Is that supposed to be rated? I'm not sure. Who should I? They're both preheated at 350 degrees. Who should I start? Marquise Brown or Claypool?
I'm still going to go with Hollywood Brown. Like, I understand people are getting excited about Chase Claypool. There's no Deontay Johnson. And I moved him up inside my top 30 wide receivers. Like, I think Claypool is a very fine wide receiver 3, but Marquise Brown is finally coming off his best game of the season. So I don't know that you would want to bench him now after that. So the target share has been there for him. I'm gonna stick with Hollywood Brown.
All right. How about? Well, it was a good one I had here, and I lost it. Hot Wheels Dad. CD Lamb. Oh man, sorry. Sometimes the chat jumps on me and I lose the question. Apologize, Hot Wheels Dad. Feel free to ask your question again. I'll try to get to it here. All right, let me scroll down a little bit. All right, yeah, we're here, by the way. We're live till noon Eastern, so till 1 Eastern, about 12:55. So keep getting your questions in. Oh, got a lot of them. From Skittles. Darius Slayton and Devontae Freeman, Slayton and Higgins. What do I do? And start Stafford over Minshew, but I guess it's Freeman or Higgins.
I would go. It's Devontae Freeman, right? Or is it Royce?
Fine.
Yeah. I like Devontae Freeman.
Over Higgins?
Yes.
Okay. Dolphins or Titans?
Dolphins, for sure.
From Primus. Man, I keep losing it. Sorry, everyone. Sorry.
Are you a fan of Primus, by the way, Adam? They did
No.
the theme song for South Park.
I didn't know that. No, that's not really my thing. Slayton, Higgins, or Cooks?
Slayton, Higgins, or
PPR.
Cooks. I'll go with Slayton there.
Akers or Hines?
Oh, man. If it's PPR, I'll go with Hines. If it's not, I'll go with Akers.
My goodness, we
Hope
have
he
a lot of...
breaks off a long touchdown.
Cam or Ben?
I have Ben one spot higher.
Godwin or Fuller?
Godwin.
From Rowdy Dogs, rank these. PPR, Cooper, Lamb, Robbie Anderson.
Cooper, Robbie Anderson, Lamb.
Yeah, interesting game for Anderson here. He had a bad matchup a few weeks ago against the Chargers. Didn't do great. Tough matchup here against the Bears. Must start guy. We'll see what happens. From SF Fogg, pick one in a standard scoring league. Will Fuller, CeeDee Lamb, AJ Brown.
I think it's very close between Will Fuller and AJ Brown, and I like both game environments. Actually, they're going up against each other. I like that game environment, so I'll go with Will Fuller slightly, one spot ahead of AJ Brown.
Diego asks, Chris Godwin or David Johnson?
Godwin for me.
From Lane 232, PPR, pick three. Jamison Crowder, Robert Woods, Justin Jefferson, Devontae Parker.
Ooh. I think all those guys are really close. I will bench Crowder, unfortunately.
Really? Oh, you're starting Jefferson against
Yes.
Atlanta.
I have Jefferson inside my top 20. I'm pretty excited about him.
All right. Just hope they throw the ball enough. It didn't really. I should have said Kirk Cousins was pretty lousy last week. It was prime time. He's at 1:00 today, so he should be fine. Juju or Chark, PPR?
Oh, Juju. I'm hoping that this is a big Juju game with no Deontay Johnson. So let's hope for the bounce back.
Yeah, we've seen that before, but now we're hoping for the squeaky wheel. These are not crickets.
Those
the squeaky wheel.
Adam, those are crickets.
Everybody says it sounds more like a squeaky wheel. So
really? Okay.
Yeah, it's squeaky wheel. Matt Garcia, Slayton or Hardman?
I like both. I think both are top 36 wide receiver threes, but I have Slayton slightly higher.
And Brady, Tannehill, or Bridgewater?
I like Tannehill. I like that game a lot, too. Outside of the Jags and the Lions, I would say the Texans and the Titans might be my second favorite game environment, or even my favorite, but those are my top two.
From J Reno 44, Mike Gesicki or Evan Ingram, half PPR?
Gesicki.
From N. Rodriguez, Robbie Anderson or Justin Jefferson?
I have Robbie Anderson just 2 spots higher. It is a tougher matchup, and I like Jefferson a lot, but I'll go with Robbie. He's just been so safe, and the target share has been massive for him all season.
C. White 22, Zach Ertz or Dalton Schultz?
Still Ertz.
From Elvis, Swift, Moore, or Higgins, PPR? Swift, Moore, or Higgins?
I am hoping that after the bye here, coming out of the bye, we see more DeAndre Swift, but I don't think that you can bank on that yet. So I think it's between Moore and Higgins, and I'll go with DJ Moore.
From Moments X Hunter Media, Lamar Jackson or Ryan Tannehill?
Okay. Let's not get too cute here, Adam. I understand Lamar Jackson has not been Lamar Jackson yet.
Yes.
But you got to go with Lamar.
Let's do another poll. Let's get a poll going here. All right, let's get
Justin Jefferson involved.
Oh, you want to make it football? Fine, I guess that makes
all right.
No,
we don't have to,
Justin Jefferson, Laviska Shenault, and give me who's one more guy that fits
Jason Crowder.
No, Crowder's going to run away with it.
Oh, Chase Claypool.
Okay. Jefferson, Claypool, Shenault, in any order. Jamie Mazowskis will get that Twitch poll going, and we will see. Who would you vote for? Crowder? Oh, it was Shenault, Jefferson, and Claypool. Who would you?
I'm voting for Jefferson. Maybe I'm just drinking the Kool-Aid for the Vikings, but man, I am very interested in Jefferson. I would go Jefferson, Claypool, and Shenault in that order.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I would probably go Shenault, Jefferson, Claypool.
Ooh, man, you were excited about Shenault.
They all have good matchups. They're all getting involved, and this is great. 3 rookie wide receivers. All right, here's the poll. I'm going to go ahead and cast my vote for Shenault. I expect Claypool to win. Got that momentum. Did you vote?
I didn't. I probably should, though.
You don't have to vote. It's okay. I want my guy to win. Let's see. Goff or Ryan?
Let's Matt Ryan. With Julio. Hopefully Julio's healthy, and I understand Matt Ryan has let a lot of people down, but I just don't really expect a lot of passing in that game between the 49ers and the Rams. So I'll go back to Matt Ryan.
Yeah, it's funny. Goff or Ryan from G. Kozak, he said, but then he added PPR. And it happens every single week. It's so fun. Like, you don't have to tell us the scoring with PPR.
I think
if it's two quarterbacks.
Goff is probably more likely to catch a pass, though.
Goff is definitely more likely to catch a pass. Oh my gosh, he's 5 minutes early, folks. He couldn't resist. He could not resist the fun. Oh, he looks very grumpy. You okay?
I don't know why you're calling me out for being early.
No, I'm not. I'm excited. You're on Coughlin time.
Punctuality is important, Adam. Wouldn't it be better?
Yes.
If I was early, then here my cat's here.
I was very happy to see you, Chris. I heard the ding dong and I was like, all right. Now Chris can vote in the poll. Chris, who would you start? Laviska Shenault, your cat, Justin Jefferson, or Chase Claypool?
Laviska Shenault, Justin Jefferson, or Chase Claypool.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would go with Chase Claypool in that one.
I knew he was going to choose the one that we would all have 3 different answers.
Yeah. Well, it's very close. Right now it's Jefferson with 20 votes, Claypool with 19, and Shenault with 14. Now it's Jefferson with 20. It's very close. All right.
That doesn't add up to 100.
Not percent. actual votes.
Oh, okay.
37% Jefferson, 35% Claypool, 28% Shenault. All right, Chris, let's answer some questions.
Get out of there.
T. Higgins or Mecole Hardman from James? T. Higgins or Mecole Hardman? PPR.
I would go with Higgins.
I would go with Higgins.
I think I'm going to go with Hardman, actually. It's a tough matchup for Higgins, and, we've been waiting for Hardman to get this chance. So, let's roll with him. Higgins, I really like the role. Tons of air yards, a lot of deep downfield shots. Joe Burrow seems to trust him in the red zone. It could just be an ugly day for that offense.
Okay, so vote for Hardman, vote for Higgins. Do you think this is the squeaky wheel game for AJ Green?
Is that supposed to be a squeaky wheel, or is that crickets?
It's a squeaky cricket.
Yeah, squeaky wheel game for AJ Green. The issue has not been that they're not giving him targets.
All right, it's just a quick no. It's fine. I just wanted to play.
He's been very bad.
I just wanted to play the soundbite. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
All right, from M. Fusari, McLaurin, Boyd, or Singletary? PPR. McLaurin, Boyd, or Singletary?
I'm going back to McLaurin.
Yeah, I think that's right.
LDO in all caps. PPR. McLaurin or Drake?
McLaurin.
I go McLaurin.
Chef said NYC says I like Primus. Okay, all right.
Let's go.
The band?
Yeah, they came up earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are a lot of music things that I don't know. Chris is our music guy.
That is shocking that you know Primus. That you know Primus well enough to have an opinion on them. You don't know any pop culture.
No, I don't. But I used to, before the pandemic, go camping every year to the music festival, and there's a Primus cover band there that's there every year, and they're awesome. So
Primus is fun. Les Claypool's he's a great bassist. Did the theme song for South Park.
I brought that up earlier.
Jerry was a race car driver from the first Tony Hawk soundtrack.
Oh,
anything Tony Hawk is amazing.
A lot of hits.
So much. All right, Jake Woodfill. Hines, Jamal Williams, or P. Ryan? Hines, Jamal Williams, or P. Ryan? PPR.
I'm going to go with Nyheim Hines. Again, I can't start LaMichael P. Ryan yet. Brought this up earlier. I'm excited to see how he gets involved, and Adam Gase, for what it's worth, was talking up P. Ryan all week long as well. So I will start Hines, but I'm kind of excited to see how they use P. Ryan.
I would not use the word excited for anybody in the Jets offense, except for maybe Jameson Crowder. But, and the word excited and the words Adam Gase were in way too close proximity in that sentence, just generally speaking. But I think it's got to be Hines. If Devontae Adams wasn't playing, it would be Jamal Williams. But the way things have gone with them, when Adams plays, they don't use the running backs in the passing game as much. So,
okay. Damian Harris or J.D. McKissick in PPR from Sags 16. Damian Harris or J.D. McKissick?
In PPR, I think it's got to be McKissick.
Yeah, I think so too. If it was half, I would lean towards Harris because he's probably more likely to see 12 to 15 touches. But I'll go McKissick in full.
From King Carl's 5, non-PPR, Tyler Higbee or Greg Ward?
Ward.
I really don't like Higbee.
Higbee's getting 2 to 4 targets every week, with the exception, I think, of one game.
Yeah, from R Styles 711, Cooper, Chark, or Moore? Cooper, Chark, or Moore? PPR.
Cooper,
yeah.
Chopcorn Pickin from half PPR, start 2. Henderson, Chark, Shenault. Henderson, Chark, Shenault, Slayton, Claypool, Phillip Lindsay. Henderson, Chark, Shenault, Slayton, Claypool, Lindsay. Pick 2.
Lindsay?
Yeah, I think Lindsay and Chark.
I think that sounds right. I'm a little worried about Chark just because it is one of those he's going to test the ankle before the game situations, but assuming he's ready to go, I think it's got to be him.
Okay, from Hawaiian Sun, pick 2 running backs and a flex in PPR. Gibson, Gurley, Gaskin. That's fun. Gibson, Gurley, Gaskin. Pick 2 of those.
Gurley and Gaskin.
Yeah.
And then Gibson, Jefferson, Shenault. Pick a flex in PPR.
I think it's really close between Gibson and Jefferson.
I don't know what to expect from Gibson's role. I thought that he was about to break out, and then last week he played fewer snaps than J.D. McKissick in the second half.
It was a blowout, though, to Baltimore. This is a game, or the Rams.
Yeah.
Right? and this is a game at the Giants, so probably better game script. He's had more than like 60 total yards once, Antonio Gibson. It's kind of,
I mean, it's just the PPR usage or the passing game usage was starting to tick up the last couple of weeks. He's the number one running back there, but that usually only means 12-ish carries. I think at some point he's going to be a must-start guy. I just don't think he's there yet.
All right, so what's the answer between Jefferson? Okay.
I would go Jefferson.
Okay. Diego. Oh, we answered this. Chris Godwin over David Johnson. From Anon, Michael Gallup or Chase Edmonds?
I'll go Edmonds there. I just really don't know what to expect from Michael Gallup.
Gallup.
Ryan or Bridgewater?
Ryan.
From Deer Dance, Cam or Lamar?
Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar.
From One Stop, trade Kenyon Drake for Le'Veon Bell?
That's fine. It doesn't seem like, I think Le'Veon Bell probably has more upside.
They're like both flexish running backs at this point, but I'll stick with Drake.
From Matt Garcia, Slayton or Hardman?
Slayton.
May have answered that one earlier. From Maple Mac, half PPR, pick one. DJ Moore, Stephon Diggs, or Jamison Crowder?
Oh, Diggs for sure.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's PPR.
Half.
I don't know.
Diggs.
Crowder's really tough to sit right now. The Chiefs do have good defensive backs. They actually are pretty good against wide receivers. Even dating back to last year, I think they were really good against wide receivers.
They were not. Usually the good ones did pretty well against them, but no, your point's taken. I can't.
And Crowder's at 100+ yards every game.
Yeah.
It's really hard to sit him.
Well, I'm going Diggs. Frank's going Diggs. What about you?
Well, and it doesn't matter who I go with.
It does.
I don't want to be on the record for that one.
I'm asking Chris specifically. Diggs or Crowder?
Crowder.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now you can probably pick Crowder. Yeah. From Lane, pick three: Crowder, Woods, Jefferson, Parker. PPR.
Sitting Jefferson.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's it down to for you?
I really want to start Jefferson. I have Jefferson inside my top 20 this week. Like, I'm pretty excited about him. But yeah, I guess I would sit him there.
From JNA 15, non-PPR, Philip Lindsay or Terry McLovin?
McLaurin.
Yeah, I guess.
McLovin, yeah. Frank's seen that movie, that's for sure.
Many times.
Yes. All right, I'm going to scroll down and get some fresh questions here. We're at 12:33. We got like 22 minutes left. Please ask us your fantasy questions. Please tell your friends. Help us grow. Want thousands and thousands of people here every Sunday afternoon getting their fantasy football questions and answers. There's no better place to be. Justin Jefferson wins the poll with 37 votes. Claypool, 31 votes. Chenault, 21 votes. Yeah,
Can you convert it to percentages? I don't know why you're doing raw vote.
42%, 35%, 24%.
Thank you. It's a little easy. It's just easier to keep track of mentally.
Okay. Royce Freeman or Chase Edmonds, PPR?
I'll go Edmonds.
Edmonds.
Tyler Boyd, Terry McLaurin, or Devin Singletary, PPR?
McLaurin.
Here's one from earlier in the show. Juju or Chark, PPR?
Juju.
Chark.
Okay. From Priors, half PPR, would you start Drake, Chark, or Claypool? Wait, there's actually 5. I don't know how many you need. Just one? Drake, Chark, Claypool, Beckham, and Jefferson.
What format?
Half PPR, Drake, Chark, Claypool, Beckham, Jefferson.
Yeah, it's between Kenyon Drake and Justin Jefferson for me.
Not Beckham.
No, I have Jefferson ahead of Beckham.
Okay.
I will go with Justin Jefferson. I'm going to stick with him.
Okay. Well, he better come through for you, Frank.
I hope so.
It's fun to be like sort of out on that island.
Yeah.
Because when it hits, it's so
when
glorious.
he goes 3 for 40, everyone's going to be like, you dum-dum.
Like Hunter Renfrow a couple weeks ago.
No, we don't talk about that.
Me?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Justin Jefferson is the Twitch start of the week for Frank. There you go.
Huh.
From Maxwell Bridger. Superflex. Rivers, 6 point per passing touchdown, half PPR. Superflex. Phillip Rivers, Adrian Peterson, or Damian Harris.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness. I think we just found the time to start Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, I think it's probably Phillip Rivers.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I guess.
Adrian Peterson apparently had some kind of MRI this week. He is expected to get his normal workload, but Adrian Peterson's normal workload has been not consistent every week.
Let's go DeAndre Swift, man. Come on. Let's get him involved. Get out of here, AP. But I guess Rivers.
It's time. Allen Robinson or Robbie Anderson?
Oh, Allen Robinson.
Yes.
Okay.
Allen Robin Anderson. Allen.
Not understanding this.
Allen Robbie. I'll just say
Allen Robinson.
How am I not getting this? Like my brain is not working. Large Benjamin or normal sized Matthew Stafford?
Big Ben.
Yeah, Big Ben. Like it took me 5 seconds to figure out that was Big Ben. Big Ben or Stafford?
I have Ben one spot higher, but I like both a lot.
I think I agree with that.
Cooper or Hardman?
Cooper.
Yeah. Man, Hunter. Just peppering us with caps. Cooper or Hardman? Cooper or Hardman? We got to your question. It's Cooper. Gurley or Lindsey?
Adam, you're a much nicer host than I am, because if someone just does that, I'm less likely to answer their question.
It's bad. It's bad. It's bad Twitch etiquette, okay? We got to talk about Twitch etiquette here. I get way behind on the questions since we have a lot of them. So I understand you asking questions multiple times. But I can say, like, you ask them twice within 30 seconds. It's not good etiquette. And then you all caps it and you over and over and over and over it again. It's bad Twitch etiquette. We don't like it.
Twitch
Yeah. Twitch etiquette. Chark or Debo?
Chark.
Debo or Judy?
Debo.
Tannehill or Brady?
Brady.
Minshew or Ryan?
Minshew.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know, man. Matt Ryan's probably going to be good this week.
He better be.
He's got Julio Jones back. Why wouldn't he?
Not only does he have Julio Jones back, but Julio wasn't on the injury report.
Yeah.
So I was more optimistic.
Vikings defense is not that good.
No, it isn't. Mixon or Mostert?
Mixon.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Mostert. I think he's going to score.
No Darius Leonard. No Darius Leonard again for the Colts.
Yeah, their run defense, I think, was pretty good last week. I can't remember anything about the game they played, but I feel like it was good. Who the heck did they play last week?
Phillip Rivers threw a pick.
Oh, they played Cleveland. Yeah, they did a decent job. Jonathan Taylor or Ronald Jones?
Taylor.
Todd Gurley or Phillip Lindsay? Did I ask that? Whatever.
Gurley.
Yeah.
Okay. Edelman or Edmonds? Half PPR.
Edelman.
Yeah.
Man, losing track. A lot of questions coming in. I do appreciate it. Thank you for your patience.
They are coming in real quick now. This is like the fastest I've ever
seen. They are, right? Robert Tonyan or Zach Ertz. I have to memorize them.
I understand Ertz has been a letdown. I have a feeling this is going to be the Ertz week. I like him in DFS too. I think a lot of people are going to be off of him, and he's pretty cheap. So I'll go with Ertz.
All right. Redbeard Hefe. Someone dropped Tyler Higbee. Should I start Dalton Schultz, Higbee, or Hooper?
Don't love any, but I lean Schultz.
I think I lean Hooper.
Hey, Hooper. All right. I need 2. Petri Dish needs 2. PPR. Lindsey, Chark, Edelman, Kirk. Lindsey, Chark, Edelman, Kirk.
Lindsey and Chark.
Yes.
From Ya Big Silly, Claypool, Judy, or Higgins?
Claypool.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, Claypool. As in Les Claypool, right?
You are correct, sir.
You are correct, sir. J Walls 95.
Frank definitely doesn't get that one.
I have no idea.
That was before I was born.
From J Walls 95. Robbie, was it before you were born?
I don't know when he went off the air.
Robbie Anderson, Julio Jones, Odell Beckham, and Robert Woods. Which 2 do I start?
Julio and Woods.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, let's get one more Twitter poll up. Candy corn or Peeps? Candy corn or Peeps? Let's see. The choice is yours, America.
I guess candy corn.
Can we put the option that Heath usually puts in his
No.
Twitter polls?
Nope.
To see answer?
Yeah, see results? No, we cannot. Candy corn or Peeps. And I'm sure
I
I'm
don't
gonna
want
like.
to see the results. Neither would make me feel better about humanity.
I actually truly like one of them. Like, would eat a lot of one of those. Two.
I don't like either. I think I prefer candy corn just because, like, if you have to eat one candy corn.
Oh
or
my
Peep,
God! Ben Trager says both are great.
candy
Nobody
corn
is gonna say
much
that.
smaller, and so you can eat one candy corn. You could really swallow it like a large pill.
All right, like if you were
A
eating the
Peep would
same
get me
amount
off.
in ounces, you know.
A Peep would see. Well, that still might be. They might weigh the same. You might only have like 2 candy corns for 1 Peep.
I'll go with
Oh.
the Peep, man. Come on.
I'm voting for candy
It's a
corn.
marshmallow.
Peeps are. It's just so grainy. It's like
Candy
they're covered
corn
in
is
sand.
Crushing Peeps.
It should be.
75% of the vote.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Robbie Anderson, Julio Jones, Odell Beckham, Robert Woods. Which 2 do I start?
We just did this.
We just did this. I wasn't paying attention.
Literally the last.
Yeah. Hardman or Chark? Have PPR.
Chark.
All right, pick 2. Robbie Anderson, Julio. Just kidding. All right, pick 3. PPR.
Robbie Anderson,
Julio. What?
Sorry.
Julio, Cooper, Crowder, McLaurin. Sit one of them. Julio, Cooper, Crowder, McLaurin.
I think I'm sitting McLaurin.
I think you have to sit McLaurin. Yep.
You ready for this?
No.
I'm sitting Amari Cooper.
I guess it makes sense. I still view him as a borderline number 1 with Andy Dalton.
I agree.
Oh, wait. I was going for the scary music. Juju or Claypool? Did I read that one? Juju or Claypool? Non-PPR.
Juju.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel good
PPR.
about it.
Like, there's no way to know for sure. Like, I think one of those guys is probably going to have a big game.
Yeah.
Juju's just his usage has not been there all season. He has not led the Steelers in targets once yet.
Well, to be fair, Jamie does think this is the squeaky wheel game for Juju.
I kind of agree with that, but I don't think he's complaining. I just think that they might want to get him involved.
No, it was something like Ben Roethlisberger praised Juju
Yeah.
for being unselfish. So, squeaky crickets.
Yeah.
Let's see. McLaurin or Claypool?
McLaurin.
Yep.
Claypool or DJ Moore?
More.
I have Claypool 1 spot higher.
From JGG614, PPR Flex, McLaurin, Miles Sanders, Damian Harris, Philip Lindsay, DJ Chark. I think it's probably McLaurin or Sanders.
Yeah, Sanders.
No
Brandon Williams either.
No Brandon Williams, a big deal for the Ravens. So helps Miles Sanders. Is Lane Johnson playing? He's out, right?
He's out.
Yeah, my goodness, that offensive line. Now it might be the worst in the NFL. It's up there. Every NFC East offensive line is junk. At least the football team is getting Brandon Scherf back. From Kiss the Goat, Matthew Stafford, Andy Dalton, or Cam Newton?
Stafford for me.
Cam Newton.
Dylan Weber, David Johnson, or Myles Gaskin? Standard scoring.
Gaskin.
The scales. Oh, interesting. Okay.
I like Gaskin quite a bit too.
All right. Tiny Season 1, Fuller, Juju, or Lamb?
Fuller.
Okay. From Vigilante, pick 1 running back and any 3 others. James Robinson or Antonio Gibson?
Robinson.
All right. Pick 3 in PPR. Gibson, Thielen, Kupp, DJ Moore, Chris Godwin, and Brandon Cooks.
Sit Gibson, sit Cooks, and sit Moore.
Yeah. Thielen, Kupp, Godwin.
Yeah,
Yes,
I think that's the way
correct.
to go.
All right, guys. 10 minutes left. Everybody get your questions in. Make sure you vote in the disgusting Twitter poll or Twitch poll. Sorry. Candy corn, 72% of the vote. Peeps, 28%. Yeah, Peeps are awful. From DeMarco, need 2 flexes. Darius Slayton, Royce Freeman, Chase Claypool, LaVisca Chenault. PPR.
Have him again?
Yeah.
Slayton, Freeman, Claypool, Chenault. Pick 2.
I like Freeman and Claypool.
Claypool.
Oh, I read that as Royce Freeman. It's probably Devontae Freeman. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I assume it's Devontae. So, yeah. Freeman and Claypool.
Claypool and Chenault. Lock it in.
Here's a fun Twitch name. Top Gun on Betamax.
I haven't seen Top Gun, Adam.
Yeah, don't. Skip it.
It's I'm with Adam on this one. This is actually a good Adam take. It's not a good movie.
Thank you. Heath even agrees with it. It's such a bad movie.
I don't understand why that of all the Tom Cruise 80s movies is the one that like has become. I don't understand the love of that movie.
Yeah. If
I
anything,
I could see Heath like being Top Gun for Halloween.
Yeah, me too.
With the glasses and
right. Yeah. All right. From Top Gun,
I think he's cool.
Top Gun's question was Taylor, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, or Kareem Hunt in PPR. Pick two.
Man,
I'm sitting Clyde.
I will go, but it's in PPR. I will go with Hunt and Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Oh, that's really tough.
I like Taylor's matchup a lot. I just don't. He hasn't been used
Hunt
in the pass game very much.
Yeah, I think I'm sitting Hunt. I don't feel great about it, but this is the kind of situation where you're never going to feel great about sitting any of them, at least for 1 week with CH.
Yeah.
Next week, it's much easier.
No, just CH doesn't score. You know, I mean, those other guys.
But like he's not like incapable of scoring. He's getting opportunities. He's just not.
And he had a touchdown called back last week.
Yeah, he did have a receiving touchdown called back. All right, Ricky Bobby 585, Hollywood Brown or Robbie Anderson in PPR.
Robert.
I like Hollywood Brown.
Julie KMA, Mixon or Lamb? Flex, standard scoring. Mixon or Lamb?
Mixon.
X Balake, can I start Travis Fulgham?
I think he's a borderline wide receiver 3, like low end wide receiver 3. Tough
You're
matchup,
allowed to.
but the targets have been there for him. And
Deshaun and Alshon are still out.
Correct.
He's probably the number one wide receiver there. Maybe the number one guy, depending on how much, like, if Zach Ertz is as cooked as his box score numbers indicate, maybe.
What is up with that, man?
I went through and watched all of his targets, and like, it's a combination of like Carson Wentz is just not good right now, and I don't know, Zach Ertz, like, he's not making plays, but there haven't been a lot of plays for him to make. It's been a lot of like short stuff in the flats where there's 3 guys around him kind of stuff.
So he's not getting open, or
he hasn't been targeted. I like, that's the thing, is I don't know what he hasn't been targeted on. I didn't watch every single play, but the plays he has been targeted on, he's just been in bad situations, really. And then there's been a few times where Wentz has just missed him on a couple of easy throws, which has been a thing for Wentz all year.
Do you think I should start J.D. McKissick or Darrell Henderson in PPR?
Probably Henderson.
I still lean Henderson.
All right, guys, I'll start Henderson then. But if I lose, you know who
Blame
I'm
yourself.
No, I'm
Take
blaming you.
accountability for your own actions for
That was my whole
life, Adam.
purpose of asking that, was to have an out. All right, from who is that? Chark, Jefferson, DJ Moore. I need 2. Half PPR. Chark, Jefferson, DJ Moore.
I'm sitting Jefferson.
I am sitting DJ Moore.
Let's go to Saib 1994. Damian Harris, Hawkinson, Marvin Jones. Start 2 of them. Damian Harris, Hawkinson, Marvin Jones.
Sit Marvin Jones.
Half PPR. Sit Jones. Okay.
I think so.
Well, if Jones is going to have a 4 touchdown game, it's going to be today. So DFS him at the very least. Jay Walls 95. James Conner, Kareem Hunt, James Robinson. Pick 2 in PPR. Conner, Hunt, Robinson.
This is another one where I think it's extremely close, but I will sit James Conner.
Man, no. I think I'm sitting Robinson.
Yeah, and that's very good options there from Jay Walls. From Vikes, trade away McCaffrey and Gaskin for Herbert and Jefferson in PPR? No.
No.
McCaffrey?
Yeah.
No, even if you could trade McCaffrey and Phillip Lindsay, which is an option, no, absolutely not. DJ Chark or Brandon Cooks, PPR?
Chark.
Yeah.
Chase Claypool or DJ Moore?
I think I said Claypool for this before. So let's stay consistent. Claypool.
Stay consistent. I like it.
I guess.
How about Todd Gurley or Myles Gaskin?
I like Gaskin. I like Gaskin a lot this week. He's inside my top 15. High-end RB2.
Yeah, it's a good spot for him. He's getting consistent work. Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
Okay, Superflex League, pick 2. Gardner Minshew is going to be one of them, so pick one other. Daniel Jones against the football team or Jimmy Garoppolo against the Rams Sunday night.
It's got to be Daniel Jones.
Yeah, it has to be. Like, you just don't even know if Garoppolo's going to play the whole
benched.
game. Yeah.
Well, he got benched for injury reasons.
They kind of like they said it was to protect him.
Yeah.
But
From the
they
media.
also said that he didn't suffer a setback and he wasn't on the injury report last week. So like he clearly wasn't 100% healthy, but I don't think he was like injured enough to say that was like he just played like crap.
He also might just get crushed by the Rams defense.
Yeah, he's got a really tough matchup.
Okay, Daniel Jones has scored 7 to 9 points in 4 straight games. Just throwing that out there.
He's bad.
Putting the Dallas Cowboys.
He's bad.
Yeah.
But
All
so
right.
is Jimmy.
I'm not making the case for Daniel Jones here.
All right, so it's Daniel Jones is the answer there. From had to create an account. Oh, sorry, that's not a question. From Samir McFly, Juju, AJ Brown, Tyler Boyd, Mecole Hardman, Laviska Shenault, Chase Claypool. Wow, okay. AJ Brown's an obvious one, so let's pick 2 more. Juju, Boyd, Hardman, Shenault, Claypool.
Juju and Boyd.
That sounds okay.
From Ichuka, Gaskin or Clyde Edwards-Helaire?
Oh, it's still Clyde.
Yeah.
From Arroya, 83, Crowder or Gaskin? PPR.
Crowder.
Great, Chris, do you have the questions pulled up?
What's that?
Do you have the questions pulled up by any chance?
Sure.
Can you read some?
Yeah.
Okay, I just have to. I forgot to set my lineups, and I have 3 minutes. So
I was just doing that. You want to? You can Venmo me for this later. Full PPR. Start 1, flex 1. Mixon, Lindsey, Jones, Chark, or Hardman.
Start mixing flex Ronald Jones.
Jones over Chark.
Yes.
Pick 1 PPR. Cam Akers or James White.
James White.
Full PPR. T.Y. Hilton or Travis Fulgham.
Fulgham.
Fuller the 5th or Hollywood Brown. 27 question marks.
Will Fuller.
you have to answer it 27 times, Frank.
Will Fuller.
James White, TJ Hawkinson, or Preston Williams. Pick 1 for PPR.
Hawkinson.
I'm going Williams. Evan Ingram or Robert Tonyan. 1/2 PPR.
Robert Tonyan.
Juju, Beckham, or Robbie Anderson. Pick 2 PPR.
Bench OBJ.
Pick 2 PPR. McLaurin, Slayton, Shenault, or McLaurin.
I'm going to go with McLaurin and McLaurin? No, I'm going to go with McLaurin and who are the others?
Shenault and Slayton.
Shenault.
Mixon or Montgomery?
Ooh, this is close. I'll go with Mixon, but I like Montgomery quite a bit.
Start 2, Gibson, Gurley, Jefferson.
Gurley and Jefferson. Let's go.
Irv Smith the 4th. Eric Ebron, Darren Fells,
Jefferson over Mixon.
Dalton Schultz, or Trey Burton.
It wasn't Jefferson over Mixon.
No, it's Jefferson, Gurley, and Gibson.
Yeah, it was Jefferson over Gibson.
Okay.
Adam, if you're not going to pay attention, don't pay attention. All right. You come in here. You're
My
like a
bad,
child
my
who
bad.
wanders in the middle of a discussion. All right. Tight end. Irv Smith, Eric Ebron, Darren Fells, Dalton Schultz, or Trey Burton.
Eric
Who's your
Ebron.
favorite fill-in? Eric Ebron.
Yep.
Jefferson, Cooper, and Woods need 2 of 3.
Sit Jefferson.
Correct.
Sit 1, Beckham, Robinson, or Brown.
Sit Beckham.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit Beckham.
Full PPR. Sit 1, Godwin, James Robinson, Miles Sanders.
Damn.
Sit Godwin.
Ooh.
I guess so. All right, Chris, I'll thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome, Adam.
Justin Jefferson or Damian Harris, half PPR.
Jefferson.
Yes.
Ingram or Tanyan.
Tanyan.
Football team or Giants?
Football team.
No.
Bucks or Packers?
You have to use one
Packers.
of those defenses?
No. I'm asking.
Who's going to
football
win?
questions.
Oh, who are they going to win? Oh, I thought you were asking defense.
No. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
let's
think
go
it's the Packers.
Giants today. I hope the Giants win. Jets, so first overall pick. Let's go. I actually think the Bucks are going to beat the Packers.
I kind of do too.
Packers defense is kind of like sneaky, not good.
Yeah, they're very bad in terms of DVOA.
Yeah.
True. Rams at Niners.
Rams.
Oh, yeah, Rams.
Chiefs at Bills.
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Cardinals, Cowboys.
I like
Cowboys.
the Cardinals.
How about Cleveland at Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh.
Steelers, baby. Come on.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Much appreciated. Great stream today. We are back
Way to go,
Tuesday
guys.
night, 8 p.m., Thursday, 4 to 6, Sunday at noon. And not every Sunday, but most Sundays, we have the home team watch party presented by Lowe's, 4 p.m. Eastern, which is a lot of fun as well. So make sure you're following the FF Today channel. To Chris Towers, to Frank Stanfield, Jamie Mazowskis, Ben Schrager, I am Adam Azer. Good luck, everybody. Let's get week 6 started.